fine being there.
Well, I was the one who went up the stairs and had to talk my way out of an accidental confrontation.
That's right. That's right.
But you're not upstairs. We came back down. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, but he put me all the way at the getting on point of the boat.
No.
Meh.
Like, I'm not that far.
Yeah.
Maybe a mysterious portal opened up and put you there.
Whee!
Mysterious.
You need to not, assume that the DM was wrong.
Wait, we got to start doing that now?
Wait, I'm confused.
Such belligerency.
Would you have it any other way?
Nope, I would not. I absolutely would not. I'd feel bad when I screw you guys over then. All right.
So the one thing I'm missing in my notes is why we were looking for Lord Dryland in the first place. I know we're looking for him because we want to talk to him. And
somebody better remember.
I think it was because we were trying to get information about the lady queen who was nice, I think, but I don't totally remember. And I'm clicking through all the notes and I'm not seeing it.
All right. So there is a giantess who is currently in charge of the storm giants. Do you guys remember what her name is? Does anybody have her name in notes? I'm going to have to spoon feed you guys, aren't I?
Carissa?
Hold on just a second. It starts with an S, but yes, I mean, that's it.
It is Sarissa.
Yep. Well, I thought you said Clarissa.
Oh, no, Sarissa. I'm reading notes.
Yep.
I'm like clicking through notes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I'm just...
Who has an affection for the little folk.
Did you write that down? Because she does. She and her mother.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think all of Mom's notes are public. I think that's part of the problem.
I actually just found a bunch of my old notes.
If she cared, she probably would have made them public, but,
But I just found them.
You know what? She's probably just found them, and I'm using little air quotes. She probably just found them because you guys were so mean about her yesterday. So.
What do you mean about yesterday?
Look, I was just on the receiving end of all the comments. I don't know.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And little or none of what I say may be true, but I don't have to, be in the same house with her so I can get away with these types of comments.
I'm not in the same house with her either.
I don't know. I feel like if Rob were really listening, he'd probably come to her defense, but maybe he either doesn't care or he's not listening.
Not say anything. I'm not dumb.
He doesn't know how to defend well enough to not accidentally stick his foot in his mouth.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Sarissa for a second. So Sarissa had one clue to her mother's death and possibly her father's disappearance, and she gave that clue to you.
Oh yeah. Where?
So Bixie, what happened with that clue?
The ring itself?
The gold, the coin?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's starting to come back. Uh-huh. Sure you did.
No, I did. I just probably was too quiet.
Okay. So What else? Yeah, spoon feeding it is. Okay, so there was one clue to her mother's death. It was this wooden coin. And if you recall, Bixie, you went to a friend of yours who, frequented establishments where maybe a little gambling goes on. And you were able to, I'm hearing myself over Rob and Mary's phone or whatever you're using for speaker. Thank you. So you were able to talk to your friend, and your friend was able to identify this, and then you screwed your friend out of the coin because you had given it to them and then palmed it on the way out. Is it coming back at all yet?
Yes, this is coming back because we found this coin in the debris where we think Sarissa would have died, right?
That's correct. So you had one and you found one, and Bixie gave the coin to the friend that helped identify this, and then Bixie palmed the coin on the way out.
Yeah, because I wanted to prove I could.
That's pretty much it. Okay, so you have a coin that may be indicative of something related to Sarissa's mother's disappearance, Sarissa's mother's death, because they found the body, and Sarissa's father's disappearance. But that's basically all you got now. So you're on the boat where you assume the coin came from.
Wait, the person who died was Sarissa's mother, not Sarissa herself.
Right. But you were talking to Sarissa.
Right.
I just couldn't remember.
She has pregnancy brain.
I'm trying to type up all of our recaps so that way we have it all written.
Just wait until you have multiple years of dealing with your kids and, find out how badly it affects your memory.
I don't know. The other day, I couldn't come up with the word mudroom, so I called it my kitchen lobby.
Honestly, I think that's just as good.
All right.
Right. I have given you the names of the king, the queen, and the daughter that's in charge there. Do you need the names of the sisters or anybody else at this time?
I don't think so, though the sister is one of the ones who tried to get us killed, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That one sister.
You are just little folk. So
We are
she was
just
just
little
looking
folk.
down her nose at you.
Yeah, well, we got her in big trouble, so. And then we revealed a certain somebody was posing as a giant.
What?
What?
I don't know what you're
Certain.
talking about.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. This certain blue dragon,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
What's the effect if you play that card?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
So to recap, we found Queen Neri's body on the beach.
Find her body. You went to the beach where her body was found.
Okay.
And you confirmed that by finding another one of the matching coins that you were given by Sarissa, that there are wooden coins around here. And
Okay.
you have also confirmed that those coins come from this location typically. This is the establishment that manufactures those coins.
And then King Hecaton is MIA.
King Hecaton has been MIA, which is why Sarissa's in charge. Okay. You guys are in the dining room.
Yeah, I almost had an awkward confrontation with the captain. Looks like I got lost. Came back down the stairs immediately. That was almost bad. Can I sit at one of these empty tables?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm both.
I need to bring up the tabletop here.
I need to give you a picture of the captain, too. I don't think I gave you that last time.
I don't think so.
Mm.
Oh, I see. Captain. And we know his name. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Where is it at?
Did he give it to you?
No, he didn't. We got it from somebody else. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh no, we got the. We're looking for Lord Dryland. Thought he might have given us his name, but maybe I am wrong.
Captain?
I thought the captain gave his name, but I could be.
I don't think so, because I've been pretty good about writing names down in the last couple sessions, and I put them in bold. So I don't think so.
I guess not.
All right. So what's the plan?
Good question. I'm sitting down at one of these tables, just making myself comfortable, getting a feel for the room.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thing that happened that caused us to get injured? We fought just before we got on the boat.
We're not injured. We didn't fight.
I've got spell block used. Yeah.
The wounds on us say otherwise.
Oh, we got attacked by a group in the alley, and we killed the assassins, and none remained alive. We looted them, and we found some loot.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Did I forget to give you that loot?
I think so.
There were 6
whatever.
assassins.
If they were assassins, they wouldn't be carrying loot.
That is true. We couldn't find anything identifiable on them. They clearly were professionals.
Well, I mean, I would consider the weapons they were carrying some loot. So my bar is pretty low.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, and let me actually take a look at Ella Hill real quickly. Ella, all you burned is 1 second level spell too. Yeah. All right. I think you guys are the way that you should be right now. So.
Okay.
All right. So, what are we doing?
Perception check. I want to check out people in this room.
Okay. Give me a perception check in the tower, please.
There you go.
There are people in this room.
Oh, no. I rolled that bad. I have a +9.
Yeah, you do have a +9. No,
wow.
so first of all, this room is filled with tables and chairs, okay? And there are, what you do notice is that there's some gaudy chandeliers. I think that there's this indicates that whoever owns this thing has, some obscenely lavish, taste in decoration, or maybe kind of foolishly lavish taste in decoration. So you see, multiple servants coming and going to serve people food. Those servants that are coming and going are coming and going from which direction are they coming and going from? I thought that was there, but it's not. All right. So they're actually going out the door
Mhm.
to the north when the servants are coming and going.
Okay.
So, but the other people in here seem to be fairly well to do. Nobody really stands out in particular, but there's some that appear to be like maybe older women who are looking for a um, you know something to do with their money. There are some people that maybe look like they're pretty serious about gambling in general. But all sorts, but everybody kind of seems well to do in general here. Okay.
Okay.
There are
Hmm.
about 5 other people in here other than yourself. So there are 4 of you and then 5 others.
Okay, and if I remember correctly, when I went up the stairs on accident, it was the captain leaning over a maps table talking to somebody, correct? Or some kind of table talking to somebody?
I believe that
I'm just
is
trying to,
correct. Let me
I'm just trying to recall what I saw up there.
Yep, there were a number of deckhands in there. There was the captain. Um, uh, the there was somebody at the wheel taking instruction from the captain at the time.
Okay.
So, and
Question: Are
actually,
we still at? Are we still docked?
yes, you're docked, right?
Okay, what's he doing at the wheel?
Well,
He's hanging
they
out.
were waiting for all the people to get on, and then they'll push off.
Okay.
So, you've probably got just another few minutes before they push off because they're ready to go. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking for Dryland. Dryland's the one who runs this whole gambling scene. I'm not the social one of the party. This is not a good idea for me to try to go pry information. It's better if I sit and watch and try to pick up on any weird behaviors.
Well, the last thing you want is paired trying to pry for any information.
Maybe we should be patient. Like I would assume
Just
that
to wait for the ship to start moving so we don't get like thrown off the ship before we're even at moving. That's all.
well, I'm just like if this is a fancy vessel, dinner is going to be served at some point. Like, do you think the owner would make an appearance? And maybe we
I think it's not better to get thrown off in the open ocean.
we're not near the ocean at all. Look at a map.
Yeah,
Listen,
okay.
maybe for you guys, I'd be fine. But that's besides the point.
I want to know how they're throwing us off in the ocean when we're in the middle of a river, in the middle of a continent.
Mm-hmm. That's a very good question.
It was funnier to let him think we were going to get thrown off in the middle of the ocean, though. He had himself convinced.
Oh, I think we should just like blend in for 30 minutes or so and do perception and pay attention and see if we can like overhear something and then do something. Because given that we have a whole evening in front of us, I don't think wasting 30 minutes to blend in is gonna ruin everything.
Sounds fine to me. Can we at least eat?
Yeah,
Because
that's
this
part of
was a
blending
dining
in.
room.
Yeah.
This is the dining
I'm
room.
going to sit down and eat. I'm going to sit down with Ella.
So I am going to roll perception, and I'm going to recommend that everybody else, stops and listens and to other people's conversations, and spends 30 minutes trying to blend in.
Okay. So the thing that you notice, Zara, is there's no gambling going on in here in the dining room.
He's back.
Wait, do I not have my thing?
Who did we lose?
We lost
I'm just
Bart.
no.
But
That I just joined.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
We
still
did
are.
lose
Yeah,
Bart.
Everybody.
yeah, we still lose.
We're still missing Bart.
Barton. It's alright. He said Jessica's internet dropped, so.
Okay. All right. So,
Is there any like art on the walls?
Bixie, you notice that there is art on the walls.
Can I take some time to investigate that art and just look around on the walls?
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna look like a weirdo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bixie, you have no idea who the painters are. You have no idea what the value of the art is. Like this is just something totally foreign to you.
This is art.
Yep.
That sounds
This is
about
art.
right. That sounds like Pixie.
Bixie, you've got a really good investigation modifier, but it doesn't do much good when you roll a 1.
That sounds about right. Yep.
I'm just gonna sit and eat and keep watching.
Okay. All right. Pan, what about you and Parrot? Oh, Pan's not back on yet, is he?
No.
All right,
Well,
Parrot, what about
Parrot's
you?
interested in the food, of course. He's just looking at that.
Yeah, so you're not because you're down south at the south
that's
end
right.
of the boat.
That's right. We haven't gone in yet.
This dude.
I could smell the food though, right? It's taking me there, right?
You can smell food. You got to go, north along the walkway there on the side of the boat, and then you'll go in the same way that your compatriots went into the
Good. Yeah.
kitchen.
I'll make my way down to the food, of course. And I might stick my head in the kitchen and offer to help.
All right, so let's actually you're looking around. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is rather unfortunate. You have no idea where the kitchen is.
Oh
Oh
no!
my gosh.
As a matter of fact, maybe that was some food that you were originally smelling, or maybe it was just like floating seaweed that's rotting. You're not really sure anymore.
Darn poop deck.
But like you rolled a natty 1, which it automatically re-rolled for you, and then you rolled a 2. Like,
Jeez.
I can't give you anything. Like, you have no idea. Right.
No.
So
no.
anyway, I will
You know
allow
what?
though that you're moving.
Actually, if you don't mind, since I haven't used it, I'll go ahead and use my inspiration for that. If you don't
All
mind.
right.
Oh
Feel
my
free.
gosh.
Yep, feel free.
So.
That seems like a great use of inspiration. Where is the
All right.
kitchen?
Hey,
So
it's his
Parrot.
nature. That's exactly what he would do.
Parrot.
Yeah.
As you walk north, you see here through these windows all these people that are rushing around a kitchen inside. So you're looking in a porthole window, but you see everybody fixing all the stuff in the kitchen here. Okay.
All right.
All right. But you end up making your way north, and then when you get here, you see Zara and Ella and Bixie and Alec all sitting around in the dining room area.
Great.
And so you make your way even further, and you see the deck up here, and you see the there is a couple of deckhands and Althea and Alec guarding the door here.
Great.
But you're able to ease your way into the room in here with them.
Well, can I not just wave at my party members as I make my way to the kitchen?
Well, so you realize when you go in here that there is no door to the kitchen through here.
Oh no. Well, I've got to look for that.
Yeah. Oh no is right. And hold on just a second, guys. Like I need to they messed up when they created this map, because everybody is twice as big as they should be.
Nice.
Oh,
I was wondering why we didn't. I was wondering why we didn't fit the chairs.
There you go. All right. So let me drop people back on here where they are. All right. So Althea, you're here. There you go. This is much better. Bixie, you are here. There we go. Ella, you are here.
yeah. No thanks.
Yep.
That looks much better.
Alec, you are here.
The deckhands are
Right.
big.
Anne is down here. All right. And Parrot, Parrot, you were the first one that we fixed, so you're good. And then Eathrud, and Eathrud's Steel Defender need to be fixed. All right. Yeah. All right. Captain back where the captain goes. Okay. And let's drop some deckhands out here. Okay. Y'all keep telling me what you're doing. I'll keep fixing the things on the map. Okay.
Alrighty.
I was hoping if we stayed quiet enough, he would keep dictating what he was doing out loud.
All right.
He could tell us who all is downstairs and upstairs.
Oh, I haven't put all those on the map, so we're okay.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See, we look much better now. This looks much more reasonable.
All right. So while you guys are sitting here saying nothing to me and obviously doing nothing, you do push back off of from the dock, and so now the ship is making its way down the river.
Am I not still looking for the kitchen? I mean,
Well, you need to be a little bit more specific about how you're looking for the kitchen, but yet you realize that there's no door to the kitchen from here.
yeah.
But
well,
you also, like Ella, you now see some of the people that are waiting on the other guests coming in and out of that door to the north.
oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
obviously they're coming from there, but you don't know exactly where because they didn't come by you previously, right?
Well,
So
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm just going to follow them and to the kitchen. I want to figure out.
So, all right. So you're watching one of the servants come out, and he goes out the door to the north. So feel free to drag yourself out the door to the north.
All right.
All right. And as you go out that door to the north, you see him making his way around the ship to the let's see, left is port. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. So making it around to the port side. So if you go left there, you'll be following the person.
Great. Is he going? Did he go down the stairs or around the side?
No, did not go down the stairs. Is walking down the side here. You see that person well in front of you now.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
But
can
you
move
need
on
to
down?
just keep. They're going south. Yep. You're following probably about 20, 30 feet behind them, trying to be not stealthy but unobtrusive. Okay. So move on down, and they go down and around. I'm not using a token specifically for that. That was just a deckhand that is specifically stationed there.
Yep.
So you go down and around to the aft deck. Okay. All right, you come around here and you have some fancy lanterns that dangle from the upper deck balcony overhead. There are two stairways that actually the two stairways go down but there's a balcony up top, and you see just inside the door to the north of you, there's another large spiral staircase that goes up.
Ah.
Okay.
And is that the way that the staff went, as far as I know?
Staff went north. Yep.
All right. I can open that door, correct?
Yep. You can open that door. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So you are now in the main gambling area. Okay.
Oh.
And so in the main gambling area here, this is the main casino area, and basically this was obviously previously a very large cabin, and it's been transformed into a gambling hall. The centerpiece in the gambling hall here, which you see right on the other side of the stairs, is a gold-plated wooden sculpture, sorry, of a goose that rests on a table. And there are glasses of fine wine that are all around it, free for the taking. And there is an unflattering portrait of a fat, foppish, grinning man that's hanging on the wall across from the wooden spiral staircase here. Okay? So,
all right.
Let me give you a picture of said painting. So, all right. There's your picture of said painting. Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I assume that the staff walked past that table. Is that
they
correct?
did. They actually walked straight past that table, up the left-hand side, and you see them going down that hallway north of you.
Oh,
So,
as I pass the table, I'll grab one of those glasses of wine and hold it up and salute to the painting and keep following the guy as I drink the wine.
All right, and you find that the wine is fairly nice too. It's nothing
excellent.
to spit
Actually,
out.
I'm going to spin on my heel, turn around, and grab another glass. So I'm going to be one in each hand.
Nice. Okay. All right. You are nothing is preventing you from doing so.
All right, great. Now I'm going to
you're able to two-fist it. That's
going up this way.
Yep. All right. So most of the floor space in here is taken up with tables of card games.
Are there gamblers currently?
There are gamblers currently now. People seem to be taking their seats. It's not probably as full as maybe you expect it to be in just a little bit, but there are definitely some gamblers at these tables right now.
All right. Well, as I pass, I nod and continue on my way.
Give me a perception check, please.
Sure.
All right. You notice nothing else. Oh, no. Damn it. You're halfling. Okay.
Wait, it's the opposite of that.
Yeah, exactly. You do notice that nobody seems to be using real money. They all seem to be using those wooden coins that you saw previously.
Interesting. Okay.
I see. Interesting.
Well, I have to continue on my way to the kitchen, of course.
Yes, of course you do. So you make your way north. Okay. Yep. And you do notice that people are coming, servants are coming in and out of that door to the right. Okay.
This one up here that's closed?
Yeah, the one that's closed up here. Yep.
Great. All right. Well, I'm going to open it up, and what do I see?
Well, you see the same kitchen that you saw from the porthole.
Excellent.
There's lots of clatter and lots of yelling that you heard, before you opened the door. But there are definitely a number of cooks that seem to be bickering and fighting with each other as they prepare meals and snacks for all of the guests. There is a large iron stove that stands up against the far wall. Its stovepipe pierces the ceiling as it goes up. But that's, you're in and amongst the kitchen crew.
Great.
Let me make my own perception check.
I would like to.
Nobody seems to notice you.
That's great. I want to watch for a cadence in the movement of these cooks and then just insert myself into the process and start making the food a little better.
Interesting.
God.
All right, listen. So you are not a performer, but you are a cook. So I'm going to give you a performance check with advantage.
Can I just roll my cooking?
Yeah, you're not actually just cooking. You're
That's
pretending
fine,
to
that's
be
fine.
one of them.
That's fine. That's fine.
So,
All right. So performance with advantage. All right.
Yep.
My performance sucks.
Ooh.
Why is there blood up there?
All right. Immediately, somebody you start bumping into certain people with the cadence that they are, that they do carry on, and all of a sudden, one of the chefs is in your face and yelling at you, just dressing you down for getting in the way, and you are useless, and you're not even worth whatever they're paying you to chop chives right now. So you just need to get out of the kitchen.
What are
By the
you, an
way-
idiot
Wait a
sandwich?
second.
By the way, you
Oh.
rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh man. All right. That's close to fighting words right
Show
there.
you
for
like
Aaron.
if I do this, does it show? No, yeah, it does show that you
Yeah.
dropped the 2. Yep. So you rolled the 3, you get the -1 for your performance, and man, that's just like all you had to
That's
get was
awful.
a 10. Like
Yeah.
you're just a freaking, kitchen staff, and you couldn't pretend to be that.
All right. Fine.
Get out.
I
Get
throw
out.
up my hands and say, if you don't want your food to taste better, I'm out.
You are not the cook. It is not your job to make the food taste better. Get out.
What are you, an idiot sandwich?
All right. I'm out. I'll make my way back to the party.
Mm-hmm.
Should we expedite this and just zip on back, or you want me to go slowly?
No, you can zip on back.
Whee!
All right. So when I get back, I would like to discreetly let my party members know, hey, I've been on the other side, and there's some really good wine over there. Oh, and by the way, they're gambling with these wooden nickels or coins or whatever we want to call them.
Cool.
They're not using money.
Interesting.
Odd to you?
Let's keep
Like, are they
Bixby
using
away
these?
from the gambling room.
Why would you think that? I
'Cause-
like gambling.
I don't trust you to not cause a scene by failing at a sleight of hand.
I would never fail a sleight of hand.
It's
That
interesting.
seems-
I distinctly understood that she did not promise not to cause a scene, but she was focused on the sleight of hand. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Bixby, you're going to cause a scene.
I don't know what you mean. I would never do that. Okay, you might be right.
Yeah. Zara gives Vixie a lecture preemptively about not causing a scene in the gambling room.
Bixie, would you make a perception check, please?
Who?
Bixie?
Okay.
Okay. That was
Okay.
the wrong thing. That was
Yeah,
performance.
you're right.
but
That's a
it's worse.
performance. Well, Bixie, you do not perceive anything that Zara just told you. But you performed very well. You nodded and you made sure that you were that you were nodding at just the right times. And I'm not lying about this. Look, you rolled a 3, and then you rolled a 15 for your performance.
God.
So that's exactly what happened. Okay.
That checks out.
Yeah.
As long as
Yep.
Zara thinks I was listening, I think we're all good.
Zara, you are sure that she heard you and affirmed whatever it was you were trying to say. Yeah, Zara, unfortunately, your insight is not as good as her performance. And so you are definitely certain that she listened to every word. It's just like real life, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So what are we going to do now?
Hmm.
We know where they're gambling.
And what they're
Yeah.
gambling with,
And what they're
apparently.
gambling with.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should go observe.
Well, I think Vixie's going to do more than observe.
Well, I'm going to observe. I'm not going to be the one gambling. If Bixie wants to gamble, Bixie can gamble.
Okay.
It may be
So-
so,
I'm not
but
gonna
I'm
stop
still
her.
an adult.
Hey, why is there blood up here?
I really don't know. I don't remember. Did somebody die?
I don't
No.
know, but
We have not fought on the ship, as far as
I
my
didn't
notes
think you had.
yeah, I didn't think we had to. That's why it caught me so off guard. It's like, oh, there's blood there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's part of the map.
I doubt it, but maybe. I
He's
mean, it's
cleaning
not part
it
of the
up.
map in the book, but it's part of the map, obviously. On the that blood usually pops up when people die. Like it really does. So
Did one
All
of
right.
us run off and shank somebody?
I didn't do it.
could
could
have
be.
been. All right.
Casey, you're the shanker.
All right. So Ella's going around. Who else is going back
Keep
around
going.
south to the?
Well, I've got to go back around. I
I'm
need
gonna
some
go
more
back
wine.
around.
Okay. All right.
Have my little trail of people.
Mm-hmm.
If
Except
I
you're not
happen to
moving.
see any of the, if I see that cook, I'm scowling at him.
Okay.
And,
You know what,
and not only that, I will pull out some food from my own pack and eat it.
I'm
rather
just
than eat
quietly
his-
following behind everybody.
You don't see that cook right now, but okay.
How far am I going? I don't.
I don't
Right
really
south.
know.
All the way south.
All
You
the
are
way
looking
south.
in these windows now, and you start to see the gambling area there, Ella.
Oh,
You
okay,
too,
okay.
Zara, Dixie.
This way.
Yep.
Oh, my map is having a heart attack. Where did I just go?
Here?
Hello?
You covered up my.
I don't. How did I get there? I didn't put myself there. I was all the way down. Hey, I think the DM.
I just moved you because you obviously don't know how to.
Well, I don't know what was going on. It was lagging for me. I was all the way down here at the bottom corner, and then all of a sudden, I disappeared on my screen.
Yep.
So, okay.
All right. Bixie, are you going into the gambling area? All right. Who is going to have another glass of wine? Parrot?
Of course.
All right.
Laura is actually going to refrain because while she thinks Bixie listened to her, she still knows that Bixie's gonna do something, even if she intends to not do anything.
Uh-huh. All right. So Parrot, would you give me a constitution check?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. I do want a
Dixie's
glass
not
of
gonna
wine.
drink yet.
Oh wait, that's a save. I don't want to do that. I want the other one.
Yep.
There we go.
And wait a minute. This is your third glass, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'll give you a -1 to that. Okay. All right. All right. Anybody else taking a drink?
I want a drink.
Okay.
It's
All right.
really good.
Mm-hmm. And it is. Ella, you're very pleased by the quality of the wine here.
Hmm. I may not be a wine connoisseur, but I know this is good. It
Yep,
tastes good.
that's
That's all
exactly
that
right.
matters.
Yep. It tastes good to you.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the aromas are.
Yep. Bixie. Bixie, are you drinking as well?
Nope.
Lame.
All right.
I think
This
Bixie's
is
got
peer
other things in
pressure.
mind. All right. All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm a little
So
focused
we
on
would
another
have-
coin that I noticed here.
okay. So Bixie, you're going to take a seat at a table. Yes.
Can I tell what different types of games are going on, or is it all?
Yes, and there's pretty much everything. There's some dice games. There's some card games, poker as well.
We'd like to try to get down to the floor. We're having technical difficulties.
Okay. Well, I will move you guys with technical difficulties. All right. There you go, Alec. And Althea's stuck in a wall, which is weird, but okay. All right. So Alec and Althea, y'all are standing around in the middle of the gambling hall here. Okay. So Bixie, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
1 second. Let me. A dice game, probably.
Okay. All right. All right. So there are 3 or 4 different types of dice games, one of which you're pretty familiar with. You want to sit there? You want to go to one of the ones and try to figure out the new game?
I'll go to the one I'm familiar with.
Okay. All right. So when you take a seat at the table there, and I'm assuming that that's what you do.
Yep.
Taking a seat at the table where you're familiar with it. All right. So the host basically says, welcome, and we're glad to have you here, and asks you how much money you would like changed into the house gambling
Currency.
coins. Yep.
Gosh, I should have waited to watch. Were people flowing in or out? They had already all sat down basically, so I wasn't going to get an idea of how many coins do people have in front of them?
So most people probably have stacks of, maybe somewhere between 50 and 100 coins.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with 50 gold pieces. I'm gonna just
Okay.
say 50, but I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna put a denomination on it just in case they.
Very, very good. Very good. All right. So when they come back, they say that, hey, that will be either 500 gold pieces or 50 platinum.
And I hand them the 50 platinum.
Okay. All right. So you have given them 50 platinum, and you have received 50, duck inscribed, maybe it's goose inscribed coins, wooden coins.
Yeah.
So
can I try to add the one I have to the pile?
you certainly can try. Go ahead with give me a sleight of hand. This should be pretty easy for you too, so not a very difficult DC.
Can I say that I would be watching Bixie, and I would not be suspicious of this particular action, so I wouldn't actually try to catch her on this.
Okay.
But I would like to be at the table that she is behind her, watching, chill.
Okay. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bixie, pick a table. It doesn't matter which one. And
Okay.
Zara, you can,
Yeah. Because I think
I was gonna say you can waddle up behind her, but I think that's
Where you
mixing it.
I do waddle. Zara does not waddle.
Zara does not waddle. There's a lot of slapping of kind of webbed feet that goes on with Zara, but okay. I don't know. Zara may have boots on. Got me. All right. So yes, Bixie, you're at the table. Zara, you're standing behind her and trying to observe. Zara, give me a perception check with advantage, please.
Okay.
Can I observe while they're doing that? Can I just observe the other tables?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. All right, Zara, you did not catch her putting that extra one in there. Just as an FYI, not that you would have done anything, but you did not catch her doing that. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing really big about this happening.
No.
No,
Brought a trip to a casino.
Yeah, there's not.
The thing about it is weirder than just placing it.
Yep.
That's the problem, is she's being sneaky about things that she should just place.
No, I just everything sneakily, so
Right, but at a
Apparently.
casino, that's not a good idea, Kathy.
I'm aware.
Have you been to a casino?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So, Ella, I will circle back with you in just a second.
Yeah, take your time. We're good.
Yep. All right. So, Bixie, the way that I want to resolve this game is you are going to roll 3d6. Okay. And you are rolling basically 3d6. And I'm just making this up randomly, but you're rolling 3d6 against 4 other people. Okay. I mean,
Okay.
sorry, 3 other people. Okay. So, all right. Go ahead and give me 3d6. Oh.
So is that what I'm supposed to do?
Oh yeah, but I should have asked you how much you're betting before you
I
rolled the
would have
3d6.
probably bet half my money because I'm chaotic. Actually, I would have no. Yeah.
Been to a casino before.
All right, we're going to say that the max bet is actually 20 gold right now, or 20 coins right now. Okay.
Points. Okay.
Yep. All right.
I wouldn't have bet the max, but yeah. That's
Yep.
Oh.
All right, and you have clearly won. So now you are up. Now you are up 60 of these goose coins. For a total of what 110 goose coins at this point.
111.
100. You're right. I'm sorry. There was one extra that was snuck in there. Okay. Yep. All right.
I would play another round, but only bet 10 this time.
Bet big. Come on.
The max is 20. There's only so much I can do.
All right. So why don't I go ahead and roll my 3 this time? And with your 10 that you have bet, there's a good chance. Oh, but alas, no, you've lost your 10. You're down to 101. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Did you remember to tip the dealer?
Well, there's 4 chairs and 3 opponents. How is there a dealer? Is he standing?
There's
Yes,
always
he's
somebody watching.
standing. Oh my gosh.
There's always somebody watching, Kathy. Have you been to a casino?
Yes, I have. The real question is, have I gambled at a casino?
And the answer there is no.
Oh. Remind me to take you to a casino next time you come up here.
Okay.
I don't think that's a bad idea. She should experience that. Yeah.
I mean, also all the New Hampshire casinos go to charities, and the minimum, the max bet at all the tables here are like $10. So it's a good place to learn.
It's like that Vegas vacation casino.
Yeah.
Guess how many fingers I'm holding behind my back? Or what number am I thinking of? That kind of stuff.
How long are we going to gamble at this table, Bixie?
I don't know. Probably not too long. Do you want me to gamble at a different table?
All right. Maybe other people. Oh, boy.
Althea just grabs a drink and wanders.
Okay.
I will add that to the wine count. I have a wine count.
Right.
It's not as fancy as Kathy's crew spreadsheet drink count, but
Yeah.
It'll have to do.
Mine was a bit excessive.
Mm-hmm.
She had to prove that the drink package was worth it.
It was worth it.
No doubt.
Well, we are on a ship, right? And you got to buy the drink package anytime you go on board a cruise ship.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna put another 10 in front and do another round.
Okay. All right. Feel free to go ahead and roll.
Ooh.
Oh, already. You've lost your 10. Yep. You are down to 91 to player number 4. All right. Hey, hold on just a second, y'all.
No, but seriously, Kathy, we are going to casino next time you're up here.
Okay.
We can do some casino etiquette so you can role play better.
Sounds good.
Have you not even walked through the casinos and the cruises?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I
but
like gambled for 2 seconds because I had a free $4 on the cruise.
So, where were the dealers?
I knew where they were, but I also just used a slot machine
yeah, I was
it
about to
just
say she
$4.
probably.
I
That
was
sounds
terrified of talking to people when I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, bless your heart.
So, yeah.
Well,
Hope everyone else is appreciating this.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Trying to sort things out with Peyton and Tate. All right. All right.
Yep.
So, anything else going on with anybody else?
Yes.
I'm supervising.
You know what I'm doing, though.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, Lindsay or Ella, give me another perception check, please, in the tower.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. There you go.
You know what your bonus is, right?
Yes. Yeah, I figured. That's still pretty decent for rolling a 1. I'm just saying.
It is a skill check too, but it's not enough. So,
No.
all right.
Althea keeps wandering the place and checking
Okay.
for things.
Althea, you did say that you had kind of picked up a glass and you're wandering. By the way, for the fancy wine count, Ella is now at 2.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm at 2 now.
Right. And Althea, give me a perception check, please, in the tower. Oh hell, I don't care about the perception checks being in the tower. We're beyond that at this point. Like I'm giving you what you get. All right. So Althea, you notice two what seem to be senior patrons prowling the room. Okay. Althea, you notice this one. And interestingly, you notice this one. You understand, Althea?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
One question.
Yes.
I would assume that when I came in here, I noticed the giant portrait across the room.
You did. Yes. Everybody noticed that.
I would like to explicitly state that if the person who looks like that walks in this room, that I am paying attention to that, but very minimally anything else besides.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
And you can do it with advantage since you are looking for that.
Okay.
All right. You do notice when that person walks in the room, he does walk in the room with the octopus on his shoulders and everything.
Cool. Did he just walk in the room? Or
Yes. Yes.
all right. Is he going to like sit at a table or?
So he seems to be walking from table to table, greeting people, asking them if they're enjoying their time, how's the luck tonight, some other very, very polite things like that.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that both of those people look a little grumpy in their pictures, they are not looking grumpy. They're smiling and guffawing. The woman is more silent, but the guy is definitely boisterous and obnoxious. So
As the woman nods at me, I nod back and hold up my glass as if to offer her a drink.
okay, all right, and she holds up her hand, but nods back at you again. Okay. Ella and Althea, give me an insight check.
Okay.
So are we saying that, just to make my notes clean, that one of those two people that Althea noticed is the person in the portrait?
Yes, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Sorry, neither one of you had decent insight checks.
Do
Do I
No.
think her raising of the hand means she would like a drink or not?
No. You think that she's saying thank you, but no.
Okay.
Man, the digital dice are not in my favor today.
Nope. Definitely
I'm
not.
half tempted to go get my physicals. Stop. Okay, go away. I'm busy.
Bart, I think she likes those physical dice kind of like we have in the past. So
Yes. Yes.
well,
I
Bart's not here anymore, is he?
No, but I assumed he was watching.
Yeah. Well, he
I
probably
said
is.
that. I don't know.
Do I need to make a perception check to see this guy that everybody's seeing?
Oh no, you haven't been paying any attention. If you had been paying attention, you would have told me, "Hey, I'm looking around at people who are coming and going." But no, you didn't say that. So no, there's no need for a perception check. When you don't say, "I check for traps," you
No,
don't check for
no.
traps.
No, I'm not saying that. I was just wondering if
Mm-hmm.
if the
Nope.
whole party has noticed him by this point. That was the
Nope.
question.
You are focused on the poker game. Yep.
Bixie is very focused on her
All
game.
right, well, I'm looking around. Oops,
All
that's a nature check. That probably isn't
That's
useful.
great. You're looking around at
The
the
plants.
insects that are around here. I don't know.
When the man gets to our table,
Yes.
Zara is gonna excitedly walk up to him. I don't know why she's excitedly walking up to him. But
Okay.
she is.
All right.
And shake his hand and say, "Thank you, for having such a wonderful, glamorous, because Zara likes the word glamorous, ship for us to be
Nice.
on. My name
Okay.
is Zara."
All right. So Zara, you are definitely playing to his vanity, and he appreciates that. So why don't you make a persuasion check with advantage?
Okay.
And you are
And
persuading him that you are his buddy. Oh, Zara. He offers that he has a thing for lizard folk, and if you'd like to meet him in his cabin later, he would very much like to provide you with the key.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
I will have to say that
Pixie is definitely trying not to laugh if she can hear this right now behind her.
Is that a natty 20?
Yes, that is a natty 20.
um,
Yeah. No.
Zara says, "Well, that sounds exciting. I'll certainly see you after I've had my fill." And I look over at the wine.
Mm-hmm. So from there, he immediately goes over to the wine table and gets 3 glasses in each hand and brings you back 6 glasses of wine.
Oh my gosh.
Gee,
As much as you would like. And I'm not trying to hurry you. I'm just saying that what's mine is yours.
I say, "But alas, I only have 2 hands," and I grab 2 glasses from him.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
My gosh.
Is there a role for
What?
can I control my laughter in game?
You know what? Go ahead and give me a Constitution check. How about that? Okay.
I
Hey,
just feel like something should be happening.
Yes, Alec.
and Zara, I'm talking telepathically to you. I've got Detect Thoughts cast and I'm listening to him. If you want to just be bold and ask him a question, even if you don't think he's going to answer, I probably can figure out the answer.
All right, Bixby, you have never been in greater control of your ability to control your laughter ever in your entire life.
I'm so proud of me.
See, I just don't even know how to segue to let's talk about giants or this is not where I expected to go.
Wow. Did you really have
You-
the wine?
Maybe so. I mean, she shouldn't have, but
You can say,
know,
I'll
at least
bet
not until maybe tomorrow. But
something about, I'll bet you're a giant. You know any giants? I mean, come on, you can do this.
Jeez Louise. Um, um, I lean over and I just ask him what his favorite table game is. What's your favorite?
oh, I definitely like the card games. Yeah, definitely like the card games. But my favorite games are strip poker up in my cabin.
The one thing that I have gotten from him so far is that he does actually want to jump.
Great.
Um,
Great.
And Alec, the card games absolutely are his favorites, and he absolutely is interested in strip poker up in his cabin.
Does detect thoughts work like on everyone or just the person you're thinking? Like, because
No, it's one target, and
I could change targets, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not planning to.
well,
but,
I'm just trying
yeah.
to like make a plan and also simultaneously.
Well,
Okay.
So,
Here,
and you would know this, that is, he would have explained it, but detect thoughts is basically, if you just want to read the surface thoughts, you get to, if you're just reading the surface thoughts, you are allowed to do that. And then if you're trying to probe deeper, then they get a save, is what happens.
So I lean over and say, hey, you know how a lady needs to always freshen up first. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll meet you in your cabin. Which direction? And that's what I say.
Right. Sorry, Peyton just called, so
Oh,
I had to take that. What did you say?
I said, you know how a lady always needs to freshen up first. Give me 10 minutes and I'll meet you in your room.
Oh,
Which
okay,
way?
10 minutes. All right. Yes, he nods. He's very gracious, but you see him exit rather quickly.
Um,
All right. So now I'm trying to now.
But he gives you a key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he tells you that it's just up that back stair. And when you go through the from the balcony, when you go through from the balcony to the hallway, it's the first door on the left.
Great. Now I grab Bixie and say, it's time for you to cash out. I need your help freshening up. Because I assume the table she's sitting at, like, saw that whole interaction. So it's not like weird.
They absolutely saw that interaction. And I think they know about his fetish for lizard folk.
Great.
The second he's like out of distance and once she grabs me, I just start laughing and go, okay.
Okay, so real quickly though, you ended up with I think 91.
Yes.
Okay, so that's an extra 41 platinum. Okay, so as you stand up and cash out, you've got an extra 41 platinum, which I've given you now in your
But I no longer have that fun coin that
no,
I didn't.
you no longer have that fun coin.
But I'm really glad I took it. It was definitely worth it.
Yeah. But you actually had two, remember? So you got one other one somewhere.
Okay. That's right.
So, does it appear that Zara can easily take Lord Dryland, from what we can tell?
That she can take him like
In
in a fight?
Yes.
No, that's not obvious.
Okay.
What? My plan was to consult with my party and also specifically my rogue friend and see if we had any drugs.
Mm.
Also, to go up there with the key, open the door, and like stick the key in the doorway or something, so you guys could like sneak in behind while he was otherwise distracted and search his room.
Yeah.
All I have is like rope that might be of help.
Oh, I never had rope, but rope might come in handy today.
Aw.
I bet I could willingly tie him up. Say,
I'm not sure I'm old enough to be playing this game.
if I tie him up, then we can be done with this part of the conversation, and everybody else can come in, and he'll be tied up.
Look, she's the one that rolled the natty 20, so I'm just saying.
I don't think that's what she was going for.
No, but she was being very, very appreciative, and it was a natty 20. So
It really worked out in her favor.
It didn't. It didn't.
Well, hey guys,
Do-
this conversation just got us a new follower.
Oh my gosh.
excellent, excellent.
Hey, do we need to actually? Do we want to just try to all get to his room, or do you want to take the shapeshifter with you? You know,
So my thought, okay, so if all I have is rope, I'm thinking I go up there and I open the door and heck can like try to leave the key in the freaking door if I want. Like I think he seems thoroughly enthralled. Or have
The stuff that you could
Althea-
pretend was intentional, like oil, but then you set him on fire. But I feel like that's not a good idea when we're on a ship.
My gosh. Jeez Louise.
I kind of like the tie him up idea.
you want to
And
borrow
then-
the mind whip?
What's the
Sorry.
mind whip?
Never mind.
Oh, jeez.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get myself
Rob.
out of this situation. Can it work?
All right. All right. So finish your prep here.
All right. So, I assume let's like group somewhere where we can talk, mostly not being overheard. But then I think what I should do is I should have probably Althea and Bixie follow behind me using the spell that Althea has and just Bixie's natural stealth. And as soon as I open the door and unlock it, I'm gonna like lose the key. Not really, but like give it to them basically.
Pretend you're drunk and dropped it.
Yeah.
You could even like say you dropped it before you got to the door and just knock on the door.
Yeah, I don't want to lie. I was just gonna open the door and then like you can
Okay.
open the door with your right hand and have your left hand like behind the door and just drop it like
Yeah. Okay.
and like hand it to you. Not even like
I mean, if we only had a rogue who could probably unlock the door without the key.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't. I just forget that not everyone is like just as good at deception as persuasion and might rather not lie.
I was not planning on lying or doing anything particularly stealthy. I was just planning on like literally handing you the key.
Okay.
Just not like unlock the door, hand you the key, open the door.
So, are we just going to like try to figure out once we've got him in this room? What are we trying to figure out?
I was going to tie him up, like literally tie him up,
Okay.
and then we can all come in and decide what we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
And I was also going to gag him because that way he can't scream. And I would like to really very much DM not roleplay this and just roll something for it.
I will not force you to roleplay this. Do not worry.
That's great.
Mhm.
Got it.
This is family and friend friendly. We are not. While there may be tons of people that want to hear you roleplay it, that is definitely not something that we are requiring. So, all right. All right. So, Zara, you go to. You are. Oh, hey, what just happened there? Like, why did it not make you? All right, I'm gonna drag you again, Zara. It should be the same size map, and I don't know why it adjusted your size, and looks like, I don't know, it made you purple, but that was just weird. All right, Zara, you're on the map again. You should be able to see yourself on the same map, basically, but in a different location. Zoom out and then zoom back in.
I see my character token. No, I don't see anything. It's
Well,
completely
you don't
black.
see anything. That's interesting, Does that mean that there's no light? Yeah, I guess there's no light in here too. So
Oh.
it's a little odd. But does that open door give you any light?
Nope. Oh wait. Hold on. Apparently it was. That's really weird.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you some light on the map anyway. Like I'm gonna update that. I don't know why they didn't put any light in there. That doesn't make any sense. So there, light. I'm gonna go for add light. Put a lantern in here. Okay. And nope. There's a light in here already. Oh, it's not turned on. That's interesting. Okay.
I mean, I can see like it's odd. I don't know. It
There we
just
go. There we go. All right. Yeah, that should be. You should be able to see. So
this is what I can see. I put it in chat.
all right.
There's
Well,
like a
chat it up.
dim.
Yeah. So what you're basically seeing is you're seeing just enough around, like the light in this room is just in the middle, and it's not going far enough to reach the outside edges of the room, which like it should have 15 feet of bright and then 50 feet of dim, which is weird. So you should be able to see all of that, and you're not. So let's do this a little bit differently. Let us give Zara a lantern. So token light, give you a lantern. All right, and I will hit the plus button, and there you go.
Oh hey! It looks like a room.
Yes, it now looks like a room. Somehow they've messed with that. All right, so what this looks like to you though is that this is a kind of a dance hall, but the area behind the stairs is actually a balcony that looks over the lower deck. Okay,
Okay.
so you can still see out and over the lower deck, but then there is a platform. It's not currently in use, but anyway, the room itself is kind of smoky and dimly lit. This wooden stage is obviously where some entertainers may perform. There are a few tables and chairs lined up against the walls, but much of the floor space is actually kept open. Okay.
Okay.
There is a curtain that leads down that hallway, and that curtain is kind of pushed to the side, kind of in a very welcoming way.
Lovely. And it's Bixie and Althea following behind me as we.
Yes, we
All
were
right.
following closely behind, but in a
And you have
stealth
the
manner.
whatchamacallit shadow, the stealths. You have the passage.
Yeah, the pass without a trace.
That's the word.
All right, there you guys go. So the three of you are here together now in this room.
And then, so how does this work if they're being stealthy and I'm not? Do I see them? Because I know they're there.
Yeah, I mean, I will
Okay.
definitely allow that since they're going to tell you that they're going to be there. So
All right. So I'm gonna walk down this hallway.
okay. All right, Ella. Everything's with every constitution is with a -2 at this point.
I just
I have a
realized-
+4 to my con. Does that
Should
do
we roll this
anything to
out?
help with that?
Sure it does. Now you're just at a +2. But Zara, she's on glass 4, by the way.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
I
Should we
don't
roll a
see
stealth?
Just want a clarification.
Yes, I need stealth checks from Bixie and from Althea. And then and part of the problem was so there is a deckhand who was watching the stairs downstairs. There is not a deckhand that is obviously out here, but you guys know because some of you went upstairs with Ella last time that there were a number of deckhands in that forward room. Okay.
Yes. both me and Althea did go up
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
Althea, have you cast Paths Without a Trace yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I,
Right.
What do I need to? Wait.
Just so what you need to do is you need to target yourself and Bixie, and then you will click on the. I don't think you got to do anything else other than click on. Yeah, you just click on the effect. What I do need you to do though is check off a second level spell. So
Clicked off
just
a
do your-
second level spell. I need to.
I can do that for you if you want me to, but it's up at the top of your actions tab or the actions page. You see, if you same page that you just got Pass Without a Trace from. If you go all the way to the top of that page, there's a list of your spell slots, and you just need to check another second level spell.
Still working on targeting.
Okay, I'll let you figure that out with Rob, but you're fine. And so you've done it. You guys both should have the. Yep, I see that both of you have the Pass Without a Trace effect on you. So okay, so now I need those stealth checks. So Althea and Bixie, give me the stealth checks, please. Right. I get mine. Oh, no, that's a save. That's not what I needed. I need just a check. There we go. Okay.
And now
All
that
right.
I'm like past this curtain, I am gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna take the rope and I'm gonna like not like put it, I'm just gonna like have it like around my neck, not like doing anything with it, just out.
Okay. And I'm good with that.
And I'm also going to in any way I can make my clothing be more revealing without entirely disrobing.
I mean, okay, but a lizard person is kind of androgynous, but yeah. All right.
I know. I don't know. Like I don't know. That's
You
why
are.
I said
You know what? Let's make a performance check. I
Okay.
can absolutely make it with advantage right now. But here comes the sexy lizard woman.
I don't know.
Oh, a 19. Nice. With a +1 for a modified 20. This guy doesn't stand much of a chance. All right. So you are adjusting your clothing and you are walking down the hall with a rope around your neck.
Yeah, but not like
I know.
okay.
Just kind of draped and ready for you to use.
Yeah. Boy. Is it like all the way at the end of the hall or?
I know you're going too far too. He told you it's the first door on the left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't listen.
Yeah.
My bad. I was very distracted by other things. Bixie or anybody, are you gonna? Yeah. Okay.
We're slowly coming. We're just being stealthy, you know?
All right. So I'm gonna unlock the door and just turn around and hand it to her before I open the door. And then open it.
Okay.
Make flat against the wall like a pancake.
Bixie and Althea should have had +10 to their
Yes.
roll, and it did not add +10 to the roll. Let me just look at it real quickly.
So no, I don't think that
She's
proficient.
she's got just the concentration on her. The actual effect is missing. So you did what you were supposed to do.
It's
Mary,
the second
but,
button, Mom. On
there's
password.
there's not one on there. Like it may have deleted itself. It may have been accidentally deleted, but it's not there. Let me replace it with the right one. So
Yeah, because mine has 2 buttons.
yeah. All right. So Mary, I'm going to drop that onto your thing, and I'm going to delete the one that only has the 1 button. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. And then we're going to drop this on actually you and Bixie. And then Bixie, I'm going to go to you and delete the concentration effect. You don't need that. All right.
I also
So
don't know why I have like 4
three reliables. Yeah.
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 I don't even think it was working the last time I used it either. So
Yeah. Are you supposed to have evasion on right now? I don't think so, right?
no, I think it was just still on from the last time we were on in combat.
All right. Everything else is fine. Okay. All right. We cleaned you up.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, and Althea is correct now with both the
Thank you.
concentration and the regular one. Okay. So anyway, you guys are waiting outside the room, or you're huddled outside the door right now. Zara, are you going in now? You are on mute, Zara, if you're saying anything.
Sorry, I was opening a noisy snack and I didn't want to. Okay.
That's okay.
Unlock. Take the key out. Hand the key over. Open the door.
Okay. So you're able to open the door. You can actually do that. Just click on the door to make it open. All right. So you can see in, you can walk on in.
Cool. Then I
Okay.
close the door behind me, but I
All
don't
right.
because I think it would be
But-
suspicious if I didn't.
But you left the key in the door, right?
No, I literally handed it to Bixie before opening the
Oh,
door.
you handed it to Bixie, but all right. So you opened the door, handed the key to Bixie, and then opened it, and then came in and closed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you see Lord Dryland sitting on a couch and set of cushions in the southeastern corner of this room. Okay. So Lord Dryland's cabin is a testament to bad taste. There are purple velvet curtains, there are scented candles and gaudy candelabras. In the middle of the room is a large table with a large aquarium tank resting atop of it. The aquarium itself contains a coral reef that now houses his octopus that was previously around his neck. So Yep. I guess that's probably it. There's a table on the north side. There's a small bed in the northwestern corner, and there's a desk and a chair in the southwestern corner. The only place that's big enough for 2 people really is the nice large sofa area where Lord Dryland is now patting the sofa next to him for you to come and sit.
Quickly canvass the room to see if there's any very good secure points that one could tie a rope to.
Well, the plinth underneath the aquarium is plenty strong enough to tie a rope to.
But that's like under the aquarium.
Right, that's under the aquarium. Yep.
Okay.
You could certainly tie it to maybe some of the furniture, but you'd be tying it to furniture legs and things like that.
Yeah, okay. We'll just go for tie him straight up. All right. Well, at this point, I would like to tell him of my desires to
Wait
have.
a minute. You just rolled a modified 20 on your performance. He is totally enamored with the outfit, but let me see if that is going to result in like you having advantage even beyond what you've got already. Let's check Dryland out here. All right, so Dryland, we will go with a wisdom check here. All right. Ooh. Okay. Not only do you have advantage on your next roll, but you are also going to get a +5 modifier too. So, yeah, this is not looking good for him. So you have told him of your desires, and he is really, I think, looking forward to this. Please make a persuasion check. and make it with advantage and with +5.
Okay. Now's not the time to climb over my keyboard. All right. Persuasion, advantage, +5.
Ooh, probably a good thing that you had that. Okay. All right. So let's see if he thinks that
Did the
getting
guidance
tied
go
up.
on top of that?
It should. So please roll a d4. It did not. Please roll a d4, and we will add that to it. Ooh, now it's a 19. Okay. All right. Oh, he is absolutely certain that being tied up is a great idea.
Excellent.
This is absolutely the best idea that he's ever heard of, and he's kind of, as you are, starting to pull the rope out, and he's kind of, rubbing your shoulders and your arms and whatnot, and he's not doing anything to take advantage of you. He's definitely respecting you here. He assumes that he's got your consent, but he says, you are going to, take care of me as soon as you've got me tied up, right?
I say, how do I'm trying to think of exactly how I want to phrase this. Hold on. My brain is, I'm trying to think of something in my brain is failing me. Words. I've got.
Your sister has already explained why she thinks this is happening to you.
What? Okay. So I say, I would never dishonor my goddess Timora by doing anything that I believe is unjust. That's how I respond to that.
He takes that as, again, you saying yes, yes, and yes.
Excellent.
I mean, I rolled a 5 to your 19, so just saying.
All right. And then I without getting too nitty-gritty, I will say I do lean into it a little bit, but not very heavily, but a little bit. And also proceed to try to gag him.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's do the same thing again here. Maybe he's, got a extremely healthy gag reflex, and this just doesn't work. But give me another persuasion check with +5.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be hard. So you got a modified 22.
So you'd have to roll a 20.
Yes, I'd have to roll a 20, and I did not. So
now he is.
Anyway, yeah, he is excited to allow you to gag him as well.
Do I hate to ask this, but I think I should.
No.
No, I just feel like the right thing because it'll come up later if I don't ask this.
What are you trying to get his consent?
No, do I need to ask to roll something to see that my knots are actually halfway decent?
No, you're fine. Yep. All right. So he lets you take as much time as you need to make sure that your knots are fine.
Man, he really is whipped.
And
Not
then
yet. That hasn't happened yet.
I lean over and whisper in his ear, and I say, "Hey, what do you think if I brought in some friends?"
All right. give me one more persuasion check, please.
Okay.
And I gotta think that he's probably in favor of it, but I'm not going to give you any more advantages here.
Okay, so just regular persuasion.
No. You get the advantage and +5. You're just not getting any more.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, please be so good. Oh gosh. That's another natty 20, isn't it? Oh boy.
Yes, it is. All right. Even if I roll a natty 20, I don't know that means anything because your natty 20 is better than mine. But let's just see how we. Oh, look at that! A wasted 19. Damn it! He is excited to meet your friends.
Oh
like-
no.
Open the door and I lean over and I say, "Girls, he's excited to meet you."
I look very confused. Like what? I'll try to pretend like I know what's going on.
Oh, goodness!
Um,
All right.
right. Congratulations.
You walk in. You see the same things that she has that I've described to her, but you see Zara standing over Lord Lord Dryland. He is totally bound and gagged at this point, and he's saying, "I'm gonna."
I don't think he's happy that I'm me.
Um,
And he's nodding at something with his head too. Like,
let's see.
What a neat.
All right. So at
I
this point,
start dancing as I look around the room and sort of just see if there's anything hidden or anything tucked away.
thank
But try
you.
to like disguise
Okay.
it as though I'm dancing.
Oh my
then.
gosh.
That makes sense.
give me a perception check and an investigation check in the tower, please. Okay. Well. All right. So
Althea
underneath the
walks off
aquarium. Yeah, go ahead, Althea.
in the opposite direction, looking around.
Okay. Underneath the aquarium, Vixie, you see a shelf that has what appears to be a locked wooden chest on it. Okay. Althea, give me a perception check as well. Okay. Althea, you notice on the desk is specifically a decanter and number of goblets that are there. You also notice that leaning or draped over the back of the chair is a belt that has a rapier that has a very ornate octopus-shaped and bejeweled hilt on it as well. Okay. All right, and he is his octopus is it's in the aquarium in the middle.
Okay, thank goodness. I thought you said that, but then I had a moment of you saying that, and I was like, wait a minute.
You think the bejeweled octopus could be the octopus?
No,
No,
it wasn't that. It just made me
Okay.
think about the octopus, and I had a moment of, did he actually say where it was, or
It'd be fun if there were two octopi.
what about three?
all right.
Okay.
I think we're at the point where either I have to keep playing this or we need to just admit to him that,
Bonk him on the head.
conk him on the head? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
I
Oh
think
my
it's out loud.
gosh.
I'm not even trying to hide it. I stopped dancing and I'm like, can I conk him on the head now?
I mean, yeah, you can conk him on the head.
Well, he was watching you all dance, but he's definitely more interested in Zara. Like, there's no doubt that he's more interested in Zara. And he's kind of nodding his head at a few different things, and you don't really know what it is right now because you can't understand a damn thing that he's saying with the gag in.
Did we need information from him before we conk him on the head?
Well, maybe, but I guess I can try to like. I worry that as soon as I start talking to him about giants, he's gonna.
Also,
I
you're
guess
saying all of this right in front of him, so like maybe it's too little, too late.
I mean, he's tied up. Come on. Go for
You're
it.
not there.
I know. I'm cheering.
I look at him and say, before we begin, can you help me out with something that's been really troubling me?
Oh, he is nodding aggressively.
I just somebody, Bixie and I are in a bit of a bet, and she thinks that the giantess, Lord Queen Neri, died from lizard folks stabbing, and I think Queen Neri died from a halfling stabbing. What do you think happened?
Right. When you say that, his eyes get very wide and he gets very still.
Okay, I had a feeling. So you have a theory too?
Kind of not very aggressively, but he's just kind of it's almost like a nervous twitch, but shaking his head back and forth like, no, I don't have a theory. Nope. Nope. Just that physical twitch, just back and forth, kind of shaking. It's almost like maybe he was just shaking, but you're pretty sure that he's saying no, but it's just minimal.
Does this qualify for me using my insightful manipulator feat? I just dropped it in the chat.
Probably.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would think so.
I want to see what it does. You dropped it in the chat, but I don't know how to like open it.
You just click on the icon to the left. If you've got the book loaded that has it in it, it'll open it up. So I can read it to you, though. It says, starting at 9th level, if you spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature, which you have, outside of combat, which you have, you can learn certain information about its capabilities compared to your own. The DM tells you if the creature is your equal, superior, or inferior with regard to 2 of the following characteristics of your choice: intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and class level.
Oh, fun.
Insightful manipulator is really cool.
So which 2 are you picking?
Wisdom and class level.
All right. So this is, let me compare your wisdom.
My wisdom's 14.
Yep. Okay. So wisdom, he is your equal, and class level, you are his superior.
Okay.
Which also tells me I'm probably more intelligent than him.
I look at Bixie and say, have you found any paper and pen around here?
I look.
Althea
is the one that's standing by the desk, by the way.
Oh, well, I look at Althea. Then that would make
Yeah.
more sense. You want to hand him some paper and pen so he can tell us everything he knows? Because we
I
kind
thought
of.
his
Search
hands
on
were
top
tied
and
up.
hand.
Oh. His hands are tied up. That's a good point. And his mouth is gagged.
Oh.
Does he know
But-
thieves can't? Isn't that
Too
a
bad.
thing that you can use?
Too bad you don't have somebody who can listen into thoughts.
I was gonna say,
Transcribe.
How far is
his
Alec
thoughts.
anyways? Is Alec
I'm downstairs.
What's the range on
I
the
didn't
tech
want
thought?
to be. It's like 30 feet, but
Alex been left behind.
well, I'm not stealthy, and I didn't think that there was a need for 4 of us.
Mm-mm. No, we can probably figure this out.
And detect thoughts would have expired by now too.
But I could cast it again. That's not a big deal.
No.
Somebody's got to go get him then.
I think we should just hand him some paper and untie one of his hands.
or,
That's
While I have an arrow pointed at him.
or I can just go back and get everybody in Dimension Door back over here.
Don't like the idea of us getting caught. I think we should stay in this room as long as we can.
I think that's fair too. Well, I can let's see. So
Oh wait, didn't we have our weapons taken from us? Or we left them? or
Oh,
something?
what did you do with your weapons?
they're in,
They're in the bag of
Alec.
holding.
Right, so you don't have your weapons with you.
I thought I
So-
kept one dagger. I specifically remember
No,
being like,
no.
Nope.
There was a rapier at the what or something.
There's a rapier on the back of the chair. That's correct. And all of your other weapons are in the bag of holding.
well, I'm
Um,
going to grab his rapier and hold it.
I'm right next to it. I have
Okay.
it
Okay,
basically in my hand.
hmm
Okay. Anyway, so I look at him and say, "So you do know?" And I physically tease him as well, some. And I tell him, "So you do know about Queen Neri?"
Give me an intimidation check
Okay.
with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh. He shakes his head. Nope. He doesn't know about her.
It's weird because you got awfully silent.
And he is very still.
Althea comes over behind him with his rapier, puts it to his throat, and says, "Are you sure?"
All right, give me an intimidation check.
Hey, Bixie, I want to mention this because I feel like you would have already started doing this being your character, but you noticed a chest that was locked, or a chest that we have not opened yet in this room.
He nods to you, Althea, that he is absolutely sure he doesn't know. Are you sure? And he nods vigorously.
Still was just waiting to see if I could bonk him on the head before I started opening the chest. But I'll work on the chest.
I want to just see what he does too when you.
Go threaten his octopus.
Okay.
First,
So-
Zara, is everybody okay up there? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Are you-
Telepathically asking. I probably would do that every once in a while.
Yeah, but if you want to come and help, we could sure use somebody with telepathy. I may not have thought this whole plan through.
Ah, all right. I'm gonna try to wander upstairs. Just I'm gonna walk out the back or up the back stairs and
All right. Bixie,
just walking like I own the place.
unfortunately, you trigger a trap.
No!
Did you not check for traps?
Didn't check for traps.
You know you have to remind me. Who do you think I am?
I told you. Did you not listen to my lecture earlier? I said, don't cause a scene. You're causing a scene.
You
Oh,
don't need to
that's
steal
what
the
you said,
guy's
that's right.
stuff.
Yes, we do.
Aw, poor guy.
Are you here?
I'm coming. I don't know. I'm trying. I haven't been told by the DM if I made it.
I'll get you up there in a second. Let's resolve this thing first. Okay. All right, Bixie. We didn't try to detect it. Mm-hmm. All right. So
Lord Dryland like yelling at me while I was trying to open his chest at all.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Was the dude trying to yell at me at all while I was trying to open his chest?
Nope.
Like,
Wasn't trying to
okay,
yell at you at all.
cool.
All right. Here you go. This is a present for you, Bixie.
Sure it will be.
All right. And then we will do this to you. Oh, goodness. All right. So, Bixie, you have taken damage and you are now poisoned for the next hour or two.
Sweet.
Did you hear the sound?
I did. That was great.
That's awesome. All
What
right.
does poison do nowadays?
So basically your checks are going to be at disadvantage. But the sound was like somebody throwing up or something like that. It was,
Hello.
yeah. But you are, yes, you are now poisoned. Okay. All right.
Chest open though?
I'm sorry. Is the chest opened?
Yeah.
Let me see. What was the to open it?
She's like, I don't care if I get poisoned if I opened the chest.
Yep. Hold on.
Priorities, man.
Kathy, are you near like a post-it note or anything? I would like for you to write on it, check for traps before opening.
Yes. So yes, it is opened. Okay.
Cool.
Right. So the chest is now open.
If I only hurt myself with not checking for traps, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't count.
You know, if only you knew a spellcaster who knew lesser restoration.
I probably do. She's
You might
probably
know
doing my
too.
feet.
You might know too.
But she's
Lesser
not gonna waste
Lesser
potion
Yeah.
on me.
That sounds funny.
He,
Zara.
Zara. He seems pleased when she gets stuck by the needle trap.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. All right. So, in the chest is a bunch of gold and a pouch, a black pouch, velvet pouch.
I know the trap already went off, but I feel like I should check the pouch for traps.
All right. Give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
Hey, you find no traps.
Good
Please
job.
note that you rolled a natural 20, and you rolled a what else did you roll? Oh, you rolled an 8 because it resulted in a 16. Yeah. So anyway, but you had the, and I'm just saying this for those who were asking. I don't know if it was Rob or who it was, but she was at disadvantage when she rolled. So anyway, all right. So you detect no traps though.
Okay. I'm gonna open the pouch.
All right. Inside the pouch are there are 9 knife, 1-inch in diameter gemstones.
What
You've got
kind
9
of
gemstones and a pile of gold in this little chest.
And it's mine. I do start putting the gold in my pockets.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's see if anybody notices this. Althea, would you please give me a perception check?
Right there yet?
While Vixie's doing that, Althea slips a note in with the gold.
You wouldn't
And
even,
it's
you wouldn't know
Perception check first.
well, slips a note into Bixie's hand saying check for traps always.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Althea, you definitely notice that Bixie has started to load her pockets up.
Yes. So
All right.
the note gets stuck in with the gold.
Mhm.
I pay
Yes.
no attention to the note. It's just going in with everything else.
All right. I apologize, y'all, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to run for a little bit. I could actually do some more stuff probably in an hour or so, but I'm gonna need to put us on pause for a little bit. We could obviously pick this up later as well, but I've got some Tate stuff that I need to take care of. So
All right. Sounds good.
I have to be a parent. You guys seen Phineas and Ferb uh, um, when what's her name?
Candace?
No, it's not Candace. Nope, the little girl that's in the Scouts.
Yep.
Isabella.
Isabella?
Isabella.
Yeah, when
Uh,
Isabella and Doof sing adulting, that's
Yes.
adulting. Yeah, so I'm gonna go adult.
All
And
Using
right.
it as a verb.
Are we actually coming back at 10:45, or is that going to be too late for people?
Yeah, I think that's probably getting a little bit late. So
That's what I was wanted to make sure.
yep. All right. So let's put a little bit of a bow on this then. So you guys are able to get him to confess. Okay. He is already, just beside himself scared. But you are able to get him to confess that he is aware of what happened here. And he swears up and down that he personally had nothing to do with it, and that let me see here. Yep. All right. So he swears that he had absolutely nothing to do with it, but under your interrogation, he admits that he's a member of the Kraken Society. And he reveals to you that King Hecaton is being kept on a ship out in the ocean, and he doesn't know exactly where it is. But the name of the ship is the Morkoth, Morkoth. So he is a prisoner aboard the Morkoth. Okay, and it sails around the northern islands in the trackless sea. Okay. Not seconds after he discloses this information, his eyes widen. By the way, I'm going to assume that Alec, you made it up there, and you are actually able to validate this. Okay. You cast your spell again. He failed his saving throw, so you've basically got access to his thoughts, and you are able to validate each of these things. But all of a sudden, his eyes widen, and Alec, I need you to make a saving throw.
Oh boy.
What kind of saving throw?
Oh yes, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so hold on a second. Where are my where's I don't have to do that very often.
On the
Just-
right-hand side on the
yeah,
first
there it
page
is.
of your character
I
sheet.
don't have a lot of wisdom. That sucks.
Nope, you don't. All right. So you're going to be fully aware of what goes on, but you're going to take 20 points of damage. Okay?
Boy.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to give you 20 points of damage. And whatever damage it is that he receives, his eyes widen, and it is mind-shattering dread, and then he drops dead an instant later. He keels over, blood running from his nose. What you know from having been in his mind at the time is that some sort of creature, and I will give you a nature check or a survival check to figure out if you have any idea what type of creature it was. Either one, nature or survival check. Nope, you have no idea what kind of creature it was that did this.
Could he send a telepathic picture of it though?
I'm not going to allow that because he rolled a 4 on his saving throw and he rolled a 3 plus 1 on his nature check. So no.
Oh my
He's not able
god.
to. Yeah.
Is he dead or mostly
He's
dead?
Oh, he is.
He's dead.
Yes, Miracle Max. Is he mostly dead? No, he is not. He is all dead.
I mean, he doesn't get. Wow, that's weird.
Whatever the damage was, it was enough to totally kill him. Like kill him outright.
All right. Thank you.
Peyton is suggesting that we make a chocolate covered pill and shove it down his throat.
Ah,
I'm trying to explain that he is
He's
not
dead,
mostly
dead,
dead. He
Peyton.
is dead. That's right.
Unless I can
Yeah,
cast
your sister said he's dead.
unless I can cast Revivify, and I'm not wasting diamonds on him.
And
No
it's
thanks.
not the creature from Wrath of Khan that then comes out of his ear.
Oh yeah, no, there's no creature that comes out of his ear. It is something psychic, truly, that is attacking him, and you just don't understand enough to realize exactly what it was, Alec. Okay.
The creature's powerful enough to not even be there.
You're correct. All right, you guys are in the room with the dead guy that owns this place. Good luck next week.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
I have resistance against. I have resistance against psychic damage, so I only take 10, right?
Nope. I'm telling you, you took 20. I know what your resistance is.
Okay.
man, you kicked it when the Vulcan mind meld was in place, and the guy kicked the bucket.
I know.
Man. You took
Yeah,
one to
that
the
sucked.
teeth.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna run, y'all. Thank you.
All right, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Good night, everybody.
Good job too. This
Thank
is good.
you.
All right,
Good night.
especially for like, and I didn't even go in saying, "Hey, let's give the expecting mom a good time," and instead she sees that good time by herself. She was all in charge.
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting.
Well, I mean, you know, you made the roll, so.
It's
Yeah,
Hey,
fun game.
hey, but Zara, you don't have to worry about him being a stalker.
No, I was actually thinking, I'm pretty sure there was like a slight moment when he like suddenly dies where Zara's like, oh, okay. Like, not happy
Excellent.
he's dead, but like a little relieved.
I'm gonna make Peyton listen to the stream so she hears what happened. So, oh yeah, you need to. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you later.
Thank you, Dan.
Good night, y'all.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Right.